God's timing isn't always our timing. He may not work things out the way we planned, but He is working things out for better. This COVID-19 pandemic has really changed everything around the world. From our basic routinary way of living to celebration of big events has suddenly shifted to new normal. Today, our dear parents and their children who patiently waited, finally, it's over. Isic-Isic National High School proudly presents its 4th graduation exercises and 6th Moving Up Ceremony, a virtual presentation for this school year 2020-2021 with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, the processional. The Isic-Isic National High School faculty and staff. Mr. John Ray A. Abaga, Head Teacher 2. Maria Kathleen P. Agbunag, Administrative Assistant 2. Jonald D. Butak, Teacher 3. Monir R. Flores, Teacher 3. Jenny R. Ramos, Teacher 3. Bernadette V. Albino, Teacher 3. Michelle C. Tahon, Teacher 1. Jessica C. Tagata, Teacher 1. Kathleen D. Madamba, Teacher 1. Daisy Isel A. Gaya, Teacher 1. Rachel Joy A. Pasqua, Teacher 1. Ian Aday, Teacher 1. Jennifer B. Bumanglag, Teacher 1. Aniseta M. Javier, Teacher 1. Michelle Kate D. Odaundo, Teacher 1. Fernando T. Pasalo, Watchman. Rolando Agregado, Utility. This most awaited event has never been made possible without the support of the equally and highly esteemed individuals from the Schools Division of Ilocos Norte, led by the Dynamic Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Joan A. Corpus, CESO 5, our untiring school head, Mr. John Ray A. Abaga, dedicated faculty and staff, members of the graduating class and junior high school completers, proud parents and guardians, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant and joyous viewing to everyone. To begin with, may we put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we listen to our national anthem, after which may we invoke the presence of the Lord through a doxology. May we also listen with our Region 1 hymn, Provincial March, and our very own Ventar hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, elas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiging, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pangaw, ay hinatang tulakaw.
we love you. We lift your name in all the earth. May your kingdom be established in our praises as your people declare your mighty words. Blessed be the Lord God Almighty, who was and is and is to come. Blessed be the Lord God Almighty, who reigns forevermore. Father in heaven, how we love you. We lift your name in all the earth. May your kingdom be established in our praises as your people declare your mighty works. Blessed be the Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. Blessed be the Lord God Almighty, who reigns mountains and the rivers, to the plains and winding trails, to the shores where breezes linger. That's the place I love so well. It's the home of men who love her, men who died to keep us free. Never told no bad the weather, that anyone will never be. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, he rests on my heart to me. From her care I learn my lessons, in her tales I work and pray. She has kept me safe and happy as I live on day by day. From the other lands I wander as I search for wealth and fame. In my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, he rests on my heart to be. Other lands I wander as I search for wealth and fame. In my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1!
Kailupan, inggit ka sa sarili, at si Diyos kinalaburan. At taong nagageta, di Ikilubog pagdidinamagan, kasakit dekat kordillera, sinabutan ang kaningan. Nagpamaling na anak mo, di ba'y kustilken mapagkalkan. Hindi turet iluto, kagyat kipuso adalan. Ibang amin at kay kaysa, amanalas ipagkayaatan. Ipusamit yang kinamisin, nagluwag malinapat tamtan. Itasak lulunod, kilalo, tanwal pagilan. Nawan kenaton yuluna, ikase agri pa'y kenatan. Siyempre tumapay naman, kusin ipoda, anak mo ang kalalatapan. Nagan mo, kami mayagawa, itiyamin sa malubungan. Ikas maglulunod kayo, nanuan pagilyan. Nawan kenaton yuluna, ikase agri pa'y kenatan. Siyempre tumapay naman, kusin ipoda, anak mo at kalalatapan. Nagan mo, kami mayagawa, itiyamin sa malubungan. Ilomos sorte, tampong pagyanan, ikatangkit kainupan. Ilomos sorte, tampong pagyanan, ikatangkit kainupan.
O ili na kayanakan, umay kamken ka agyaman. Tiarpad mo imo namin nasirayan, sinamar tibiyag ngayen niayatken ka parswaan. Taltalon mo na pagkastanap na lalawa, banbantay turtur jay suro. Ugsa alingo kenuyukan ikidalipaweng, karayan alames ikibugto ken palingineng. Kasiwawer nga agam bayan, balon miket sa uday mo. Anyaman na balaigin matunuyan ni, tasaklot mo iruk mo'y minto. Agyan ka bintan, agyan ka bintan. Lugar na urnos na talna na indan, umili na tungo na tulnog na tulog. Naisot na kaalam day tanagan mo, lagi-lagi pekto day tangag na nahayon. Kasimawer nga agang ang bayan, balon wiket sa guday mo. Anyaman na balaigi matuluyan ni, tasaklot mo iruk mo'y minto.
Many have waited to witness this meaningful occasion. So without any further ado, may we have on screen Rio Claire M. Columpit, Junior High School completer, with honors for her words of welcome.
Our DepEd officials of the school's division of Ilocos Norte, headed by Dr. Joan A. Corpus, municipal officials headed by Honorable Larissa Coronda, barangay officials of the barangay Isic-Isic, Cabayo and Cabangaran, the 3 catchment barangays of our school, our dearest teachers of our humble school, headed by Mr. John Ray Abaga, graduates, fellow completers, friends, relatives, and viewers all over the world, a pleasant morning to each and everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to this significant day, the graduation and moving up ceremonies of Isic-Isic National High School, school year 2020-2021. High school has been an unforgettable journey for us because our experiences are unique. It is a mixture of joy and pain. Joy for having a new friends and for reaching our goals, and pain for saying goodbye to those people who became part of our lives. Also, we would like to thank our dearest teachers for the knowledge you have given us, the lesson you have shared with us, patience, love, and guidance. To our loving parents, thank you for supporting and working hard just to give us a good education. To my fellow completers and graduates, today is a milestone. It tells us how far we've come. Despite of the obstacle, we managed to make it through. This is not yet the end. It's a new beginning. The future is ours and it is us. Always strive to be better and be brave. Keep learning, keep trying, keep accomplishing, and keep venturing on your journey. I know we can do it. Good luck, and again, thank you, welcome, and good day.
Thank you, Rio Claire, for that very warm welcome to our viewers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness virtually the highlight of today's event. To do the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation and candidates for completion, may we have on screen our very own and untiring head teacher of the school, Mr. John Ray A. Abaga. After which, Dr. Adita R. Mabanag will have the petition for confirmation of the candidates for graduation and completion, and Dr. Joan A. Corpus, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, will have the confirmation of the graduates and completers, and for her message.
To Education Secretary, the Regional Director, duly represented by our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Joan Agbayani Corpus, through Dr. Edita R. Mabanag, Education Program Supervisor in charge of the school, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation and candidates for completion of the Isic-Isic National High School for school year 2020-2021. For senior high school, male 14, female 12, for a total of 26 graduates. For junior high school, male 24, female 21, for a total of 45 completers. These are the students who have met the requirements for basic education under the K-12 Basic Education Program prescribed for secondary schools of the Department of Education and has qualified for graduation and completion. Please certify them as graduates and completers and grant them all the rights and privileges as well as duties and obligations thereunto appertaining.
By the authority vested in me as the representative of the DepEd Secretary, Madam Leonor Magtolis Briones, through our Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division of Ilocos Norte, Dr. Joan Agbayani Corpus, CESO 5, and having been presented and petitioned by your school head, Mr. John Ray A. Abaga, that you have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements of the K-12 curriculum, I now confirm you completers and graduates of Isic-Isic National High School for school year 2020-2021 with all the honor, rights, privileges, obligations, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
By the authority vested in me by the Secretary of Education as the Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division of Ilocos Norte, and acting on the certification of your school head that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the K-12 curriculum, and upon the strong recommendation and petition of the Public Schools District Supervisor or Education Program Supervisor in charge of your school for the confirmation of your graduation or completion. I, Joanne A. Corpus, in my capacity as the Schools Division Superintendent, now confirm you graduates or completers for the school year 2020-2021 with all the rights, honors, privileges, as well as duties and obligations thereto appertaining. Starting today, you are eligible for admission to the next level of education. Congratulations and good luck. Respected local government officials, DepEd Division and school officials, Barangay and Parent Teachers Association officials, school heads, teachers, parents, stakeholders, learners, graduates and completers, guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to one and all. My warmest congratulations to all the members of Batch 2021. This school year will always be considered as the most challenging period in the history of the Department of Education. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought challenges in all sectors around the world, and the field of education is no exemption. In order to provide and sustain our clarion call of promoting quality, relevant, and liberating education, despite all adversities we currently face, we have devised multiple ways so that learning still continues. We have experienced grueling transitions and birth pains, but we never surrendered because we are one team with one common dream. At first, the learning modalities that we have employed in the new normal have brought despair and destruction. But we have overcome this because of your dedication and determination. I feel delighted to congratulate you on this pivotal facet of your life. After several months of enduring the struggles brought about by the global crisis in the educative process, you are now ready to ignite the torch of excellence which you have earned through your incomparable patience and perseverance. Your teachers have provided you with the most fitting kind of instruction which you need as you continue your quest for the fulfillment of your dreams. I congratulate them for serving as game changers in the new education landscape. from ordinary facilitators inside your classrooms, they eagerly transform themselves as module writers, online teachers, teacher broadcasters, and radio announcers to cater your needs and interests while you are learning at home. I believe that every parent wants to invest the future of his or her children to the best school he or she knows. As such, my gratitude is offered to them because they have entrusted your early education to the school's division of Ilocos Norte. Our battle against COVID-19 became easier because they are always there to serve as your shield, shelter, and strength. My sincerest appreciation is also given to the provincial government of Ilocos Norte and all the benevolent stakeholders for their incomparable support to the programs, projects, and activities of the school's division. The strong partnerships and linkages that they have built with us serve as our instruments in combating the challenges caused by the pandemic. On this important milestone of your lives, please be reminded that the greatest rewards that you have are the values that you have obtained from the tales of trials that you've been through during the school year. Make these as sources of inspiration for you to do more and be more. I pray that the Lord will forever guide you as you step to the next rung of the educational ladder. Always take the positive path, and He will crown you with success that you truly deserve. To all of you, congratulations and good luck.
Congratulations, dear graduates and completers. At this moment, may we all listen to the messages of our Regional Director, Tolentino G. Aquino, and the Secretary of Education, Leonor Magtulis Briones.
It is with great pleasure and admiration that I convey my best wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. The efforts you have exerted to accomplish your academic tasks in the difficult times are something worthy of praises. Graduation and moving up ceremonies are the much-awaited events in the life of every learner as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Definitely, the road you have taken is rough, but all the struggles are worth considering as they are the first few steps that will define your future success. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet the most essential educational requirements. While it is admittedly difficult, you may take it positively as you have been given the opportunity to adapt to difficulties that have strengthened your innate potentials. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation and completion. My dear graduates, completers, and awardees, you have just marked another significant milestone in your continued quest for excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, to hurdle this, you should stay focused and always remember that your dreams are within reach when you are determined and committed to realize them. My beloved parents, community officials, and other stakeholders, accept our heartfelt gratitude for the victory we have achieved today. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partners of the Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. Your untiring support is a deeper reflection of the unconditional love you have bestowed to the learners through the years. Undoubtedly, you have greatly taken part in realizing the goals and objectives of DepEd's pivot to quality education under the Sulong Educalidad program. Our sincere commendations to all our DepEd officials, the school administrators, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service para sa bata, para sa bayan. Finally, with this happy celebration of your graduation and completion, it is with confidence to say that you have given our team for this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, a very special meaning. Congratulations and have a wonderful graduation day and moving up ceremonies.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate, and therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
An anonymous writer once said, "There were no shortcuts to life's greatest achievements. Every achievement is a product of one's hard work and perseverance. Indeed, every achievement deserves recognition, and today's event is a proof to that." Today marks a significant milestone in the life of our achievers. This is the affair they have waited for, and now it is about to happen right before their very eyes. Today's salute to their accomplishments and achievements is a proof of how they carried the torch of excellence of our dear Isic-Isic National High School. What is more fulfilling than to reap the fruits of worthy undertakings? The shining medals to be awarded were polished by determination, patience, hard work, and faith. That is why their luster becomes extra significant, not only to the achievers, but also to their parents. Ladies and gentlemen, the class 2020-2021 cream of the crop. Senior High School General Academic Strand. Agtang Rafi A. With honors. The son of Mr. Rolly Agtang. Barot Jeruel Kenneth M. With honors. The son of Mr. and Mrs. Johnny Barot. Calaramo Crisa K. A. With honors. The daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Calaramo. Combes Blessing Grace S. With honors. The daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Florentino Macadangdang. Magayano Karen May A. With honors. The daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Edison Magayano. Junior High School Completers. Agregado Jenny Rose B. With honors. The daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Edwin Agregado. Agregado John Lloyd N. With honors. the son of Mr. and Mrs. Erwin Agregado. Agresor Hailey Jane S. With honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Heli Agresor. Batin Kianike A. With honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Batin. Kalumpit Rio Claire M. With honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Silver Kalumpit. De la Cruz Rhea May B. With honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ronald de la Cruz. Gamiao Ethel Camille C. With honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Edmond Gamiao Sr. Sagilia Liza Faith D. With honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Elizer Sagilia. Congratulations to all the achievers, especially to their proud parents. At this juncture, may we have on screen Rafi A. Agtang, graduate with honors, a representative from the awardees to give his message.
Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. By Henry David Thoreau. To our DepEd officials, the school's Division of Ilocos Norte, headed by our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Joanne A. Corpus, our Education Program Supervisor in charge of secondary schools of the entire district, Dr. Edita R. Mabanal, the Chief Executive of the Municipality of Lintar, Honorable Mayor Larissa C. Ferranda, and all the members of the Sangguniang Bayan. The official dome of Barangay 34, Isic-Isic, headed by Punong Barangay, Rolly A. Nakuray, to our head teacher, Mr. John Ray A. Abaga, dear teachers, loving parents, fellow graduates, friends, relatives, ladies and gentlemen, a blessed day to everyone. Strengthening quality education amid COVID-19, today is a celebration, a day of thanksgiving, and day to make commitments and culmination of our dreams. Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your purpose and potential. I grew up thinking that the biggest challenge in life is fatherhood. Since I was young, I witnessed the situation of our family. Every day is a battle for my father, who works hard as a farmer just to provide our daily needs. I've seen my stepmother thinking how to budget money in everyday living. I've experienced how difficult to make excuses every time my young siblings are complaining. Considering these unfavorable circumstances that leave us no choice but to endure for every single day in our lives. This motivated me to excel academically and strive harder no matter what, in order to achieve my dream, which is to give them a better life. From there, I realized that I should transform the biggest challenge into a biggest blessing. Because of all the hardship, difficulties, obstacles, and struggles in my life brought by poverty, I was able to develop my strength, spirit, and character, as without it, I may not be able to accomplish my achievement that I received today. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank all the people who have helped me become the person I am today. To my beloved parents, Tatang Rolly, and my stepmom, Nanang Marilyn, who serve as the wind beneath my wings. I am most grateful for your unconditional love and support, which give me the courage to accomplish my dreams for our family. I sincerely thank you for all the hard work and sacrifices you have done just to assure well-being. Agyamanak unay ti adu nga ayat, anos ken sakripisyo nga ipaayo kaniya. Together with my ever-supportive, loving and caring cousin Ate Ma'am Reynalyn, who are always there to motivate, advise, and give financial support from the start and beyond. I am truly blessed and grateful to have you as my ate. I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. To all of our teachers, our advisors, thank you very much for believing in me and helping me maximize my full potentials. All of us students are grateful to entire school faculty for the wisdom and significant influence you've imparted to our lives, as well as the constant guidance and encouragement you've given us. To our alma mater, Isic-Isic National High School, we owe and adore you. Your name will ring to the sweetest rhapsody because we love you and glorify you. We will leave the school, but we still continue upholding the school reputation. As we are about to leave this school, we would like to express our warmest gratitude. Thank you, dear alma mater. To my classmates, even we didn't see each other in this school year, please remember that you have a special place inside my heart. Thank you so much to my grade 12 everlasting for making my year memorable. To all my friends who cheer me up whenever I feel down, I am forever grateful for the moments we have spent together. All the shared jokes, wishes, dreams, successes, laughter, tears, and above all, for our friendships. Fellow graduates, this ceremony marks an amazing milestone for each and every one of us. Our school year might have ended in a way that is far from what we are used to, but today is still worthy of celebrating the fruits of all our hard work. With the situation we are facing right now, it may be hard to imagine what our lives would look like as time progresses, but one thing is certain. The world continues to evolve, and the future will surely arrive. We can use this pandemic as an excuse why we can't move on in life, but we can also use it as a motivation to find our purpose in the society. The world remains ours to shape, and we have the power to create a better future. We are the hope of all generations to come, to let our voices be heard. As we step up out of senior high school and move on to the next phase of our lives, there will be more harder challenges to overcome. But bear in mind, our resiliency and character has been proven invincible, and as long as we have this strong will, we are an unstoppable force. I want you not to let yourselves be defined as this batch of COVID-19, because I strongly believe that we, the class of 2021, are the batch of the young, driven, ambitious, and prepared leaders of tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations, Senior High School Batch of 2021. Keep safe and magandang buhay sa ating lahat.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. The moment for our graduates and completers has finally come. The awarding of diplomas for our senior high school graduates and certificates for our junior high school completers. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior high school class of 2020-2021. Acebo Charlotte F., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Emmanuel Acebo. Akuba Ira Kate, proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jennifer Galasinao. Agbayani John Ashley S., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Noni Agbayani. Agnawi Bea V., the daughter of Miss Juliet Agnawi. Agtang Rafi A., with honors, the son of Mr. Rolly Agtang. Barot John Arville V., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jono Barot. Barot John Paul P., the son of Miss Mylene Barot. Barot J. Ruel Kenneth M. with honors. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Johnny Barot. Batin Christian Ronjil A., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Batin. Kabakungan Andre A., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Cornelius Kabakungan. Kalaramo Krisa K. A., with honors. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Kalaramo. Carlos Lisbeth L., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Carlos. Combes Blessing Grace S., with honors. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Florentino Makadangdang. Dumingsil Erica May A., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Bessie Dumingsil. Dumingsil Sherry Ann G., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Nestor Dumingsil. Fernandez Neil Lawrence B., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Noel Fernandez. Gamayon Andre R., the son of Miss Lorna Gamayon. Gamyao Eliser J., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Herminihildo Gamyao. Gamyao Jessica C., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Reynold Gamyao Sr. Gudayan A.J. M., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Arnold Gudayan. Makadangdang Janren B., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Rogelio Makadangdang. Madamba Lester Dave M., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Eric Madamba. Magayano Karen May A., with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Edison Magayano. Pasqua Marjorie S., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jono Pasqua. Rambak Diana Rose L., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ruben Rambak. Reyes Kaiden G., under the care of Miss Elizabeth Reyes. The Junior High School Completers, Class 2020-2021. Agregado John Lloyd N., with honors. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Erwin Agregado. Akuba Rudy II T., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Rodrigo Akuba. Agregado Jenny Rose B., with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Edwin Agregado. Agresor Charity C., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Noriel Agresor. Agresor Hailey Jane S., with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Helly Agresor. Agresor James Patrick C., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Christian Agresor. Agresor Lizelle Joy A., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Agresor. Agtang Franz Allen S., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Francis Agtang. Agtang Nathaniel B., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Noel Agtang. Andres Cyril May A., the daughter of Mrs. Raimonda Acuba. Barot Richnail A., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Rolando Barot. Barot Robilin T., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ronelio Barot. Barot Stephanie P., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Edgar Barot. Batin Kiani K. A., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Batin. Benigno Janvijade M., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Novelito Benigno. Butak Zil Christian A., proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ruel Butak. Kabakungan Dimple B., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Armando Kabakungan. Kabakungan Bea A., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Leonilo Kabakungan. Kalasag Jr. Teddy A., the son of Miss Elizabeth Acebo. Calixto Gretchen S., the daughter of Miss Gina Calixto. Kalumpit Rio Claire M., with honors, proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Silver Kalumpit. Dalere Christian Mark S., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Randy Dalere. De la Cruz Rhea May B., with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ronald de la Cruz. Disa John Mark N., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Michael Disa. Dumingsil Chrislyn A., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Pedro Dumingsil. Dumingsil Kenray Q., the son of Miss Ruby Kelnat. Dumingsil Raymark A., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Ruben Dumingsil. Gamyao Ethel Camille M., with honors, proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Edmund Gamyao Sr. Gapusan Lore Patrick Renjay V., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Lorio Gapusan. Liquan Mar M., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Raylan Liquan. Lusanta BJ B., the son of Miss Beth Lusanta. Makadangdang Romel B., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Federico Makadangdang. Mangirapin Jake B., the son of Miss Rogelina Mangirapin. Mercado Kurt S., proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Cesar Mercado. Molina Carl Vincent M., the son of Miss Marites Makadangdang. Nakuray Jezreel Anthony, the son of Miss Rosalinda Nakuray. Pimentel Jandale N., the son of Mr. Alfredo Pimentel. Rambak Ivy Claire S., proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Rambak. Ramoran Cheska K. D., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ruby Ramuran. Ramoran Lexley D., the daughter of Mrs. Aurora Ramuran. Sagilia Liza Faith D., with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Elisir Sagilia. Sao Brency Jade A., the son of Mr. and Mrs. Bernie Sao. Simbala J.M.F., the son of Mr. and Mrs. James Simbala. Sinuleng Rigel G., the daughter of Miss Venus Gudayan. Tahon Maria Regina Rose C., the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. John Ruel Tahon. At this moment, may we all witness and join him virtually for the Pledge of Loyalty. J. Ruel Kenneth M. Barot, graduate with honors.
Fellow graduates, please raise your right hand and follow after me. We, the members of the graduating class of school year 2020-2021 of the Isic-Isic National High School, do solemnly pledge our loyalty to our alma mater. Teachers and parents will strive to become worthy of our ideals and aspirations. We promise to do our roles as Filipinos in bringing about justice, peace, prosperity, happiness, and contentment for all. So help us God.
As they say, everything must come to an end. May we have on screen Mr. Jonald D. Butak for his closing remarks.
In every beginning, there is an ending. In every opening, we have to wrap it up together. At this point, we would like to express our sincerest congratulations to all of you, our dear graduates and completers. Good luck and happy graduation. Thank you to all the parents, PTA and barangay officials who helped in distributing modules to all our learners. Without you, we cannot come up with this kind of delivering basic education despite our situation, the pandemic COVID-19. To all our stakeholders, thank you so much for your support in all the programs and activities of our school. To our school head, Mr. John Ray A. Abaga, and all my fellow teachers, thank you for your time, effort, and love to our learners. And to all of you who made this occasion a success, may God bless you more. Above all, praises to God who made all things possible amidst the global pandemic. We truly blessed as we stood the test of time. Itinagan ti si bubukel nga eskwela ti Isic-Isic National High School, kayat mi nga iebkas kada kayo amin nga agbuy-buya ita. Tinainpapuswan nga ingkam panagyaman kada kayo. Ti ayat, tulong ken suportayo iti daytoy atawen. Da kayo dagiti kabadangan mi nga mangipatungpal amin aganwat panagprogreso ti eskwela. Ket sapay kumata itultuloy yo dagita nga kooperasyon yo iti ayaten tayo a pagadalan. As the end of the school year 2020-2021, once again, thank you so much to all of you. Good day, stay safe, and magandang buhay sa ating lahat.
This has been a day of rejoicing, for it marked the conclusion of an educational journey and the commencement of another more uncertain and more difficult part of a man's quest for a better life and future. Truly, today signifies the culmination of many years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge that will enable a person to embrace opportunities and to take on challenges with clear vision and purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the 4th graduation exercises and 6th moving up ceremony of our dear Isic-Isic National High School, a virtual presentation.